Let's consider this topic, this equation of a straight line, or you may call it linear equation. So linear equation or equation of a straight line, the equation is written in form of y is equal to mx plus c. This is a linear equation form, where y is the dependent variable on y-axis, then m is the slope or gradient, then x is the dependent variable on x-axis, then lastly c is the y-intercept. This is where the line cuts the y-axis. So we start with the gradient. So to get gradient, it is changing y over changing x. That's how we get the gradient. Or that is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So this one is the same as changing y. This one is the same as changing x. So we use this formula. But if this one is challenging, you may understand this one first before you get this one. But we normally use this one. That is changing y over changing x. So let's say you have 2 points. That is A and B. So point A is 2, 3, and point B is 4, 7. So to get the gradient of this line, is changing y over changing x. So this is y1, this x1, x2 by 2. So we say y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2 is 7 minus, that is 3 over 4 minus 2. That is 7 minus 3, that is 4 over 2. The gradient is 2. Let's know how we can get the equation of the sum of the straight line. So this is the equation of a straight line. Find the equation of a line AB. We are given the points A and B. So to get the equation, you have 2 points. In step 1, you get the gradient. The gradient is equal to changing y over changing x. It is 3 minus 4 over 7 minus 2. 3 minus 4, that is negative 1. 7 minus 2, that is 5. That's our gradient, negative a fifth. That's our gradient. So after getting the gradient, then you pick one of the points. You can pick this one or this one. So we go with this one, then you drop this one. So you pick 2 and 4. Then you introduce the another point, that is x and y. This one is introduced after getting the gradient. So you introduce this one and you drop this one. Or you can drop this one, you pick this one, then you introduce this one. So we get the gradient again, that is changing y over changing x. y2 is y minus 4 over x minus 2. Should give us the gradient, which is this one. It's negative a fifth. So when we get here, you multiply both sides by x minus 2, x minus 2. We remove this one, so that we get y minus 4 is equals to negative a fifth times x is negative a fifth, x, the negative times negative is positive. So negative a fifth times 2, that is 2 over 5. So this one will go the other side. So y is equals to negative a fifth x plus 4 whole number 2 over 5. Let's move to the perpendicular lines. So perpendicular lines will apply the formula m1, m2 is equal to negative 1. m1 is the gradient of the first line, and m is the gradient of another line. So we take the two gradients, multiply, we should get negative 1. So we have this question here. Find the equation of a line which passes through the point, that is negative 1, negative 4, and it's perpendicular to this line. And the line is y plus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. So step 1, you change the equation to y is equal to mx plus c. What is step 1? When you are given an equation that is not in this form, make sure that you change first that equation to this form before you continue. So when you change, the equation will be y is equal to negative 2x plus 4. So that is our equation. Then I'll say m1 m2 is equal to negative 1. Then this is the equation of the line. So m is the gradient. M is this one. So m1 is equal to negative 2. Then you need to get m2. M2 is equal to what? So we'll say m1, which is negative 2, multiplied by m2 is equal to negative 1. Then we divide by negative 2 by negative 2. So meaning m2 is equal to half. That's the value of m2. Then m2 passes through the points negative 1 and negative 4. So we will say negative 1, negative 4. And because to find an equation, you must have 2 points. So we say another point is x, y. To get an equation of a straight line, you must have 2 points. But here we have only one. So we introduce a known point, that is x, y. Then we say to get gradient, that is changing y over changing x. So we apply it here. This is y2, this is y1, x2, x1. So it is y2, which is 1, minus y1. So it is minus minus equals to positive 4 over x2, which is x, minus 1. So it tells you is 1. Is equals to. So the gradient of this line in half is half. So we equate it to half. So that is our gradient. So we remove this much. We multiply by x plus 1. Multiply by x plus 1. This one goes with this one. So y plus 4 is equal to a half times x, that is a half x, plus a half times 1, that is half. This one goes to the other side. So y is equal to a half x minus this plus a half minus 4. So y is equal to a half x. So a half minus 4, that is negative 3 and a half. So that is our equation. Let me show you how you can handle this equation. So this is a equation under the equation of a straight line, then under perpendicular lines. So the question says that point Q is marked onto Q prime after reflection. So find the equation of the mirror. So point Q is marked onto Q prime. So meaning the mirror is their midst. So the distance from Q to the mirror is the same as from the mirror to Q prime. So meaning the mirror is the perpendicular bisector of the line Q prime. The mirror is the perpendicular bisector of the line Q prime. So we say Q is negative 2, 4. Q prime is 4, 2. So step 1, we need to get that point where the mirror passes here. The mirror passes at the midst. So we need to get the midpoint of the 2 points. So the midpoint is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. That is negative 2 plus 4 divided by 2 and 4 plus 2 divided by 2. This one is 4 minus 2, that is 1. Then 4 plus 2, that is 6, divided to 3. So this is the point where the mirror line passes. It passes through 1, 3. Then we need to get the gradient of taking y over taking x. And we say 2 minus 4 over 4 minus minus plus 2. Will give us 2 minus 4, that is negative 2 over 4 plus 2, 6. So the gradient is negative third. So this is the gradient of line Q prime. But our mirror line is the midpoint and is perpendicular. So it is perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular means it meets the line Q prime at 90 degrees. Then bisector means it cuts into two equal parts. So that means that the mirror passes through the midpoint of Q prime. And the midpoint is 1, 3. So the gradient of Q1 is negative a third. So we use this formula M1, M2 is equals to negative 1. M1 is negative a third. Negative a third multiplied by M2 is equals to negative 1. So multiplied by 3 over 1, negative, multiplied by negative 3 over 1. This one goes here. This one goes this one. M2 is equals to 3. So that is the gradient of the mirror. 1 point, the mirror passes through point 1, 3. So we introduce another point, that is x, y. So we say taking y or taking x, that is y minus 3 over x minus 1 is equals to gradient, that is 3. We multiply both sides by x minus 1, x minus 1. So that this cancels this one. Y minus 3 is equals to 3 times x, that is 3x. Then 3 times negative 1, that is negative 3. This one goes the other side. So y is equals to 3x minus 3 plus 3. This is 0. So y is equals to 3x. That is the equation of the mirror line. Let's work out this question. The question says that the line A1 passes through 4, 6 and is parallel to the line L2. The equation of L2 is y equals to 3x plus 4. Find the equation of L1. So L1 passes through 4, 6. So step 1, if the equation is not written in form of y is equal to mx plus c, you need to change it to be in form of y is equal to mx plus c. But our equation is in form of y is equal to mx plus c. So L2 is equal to y is equal to 3x plus 4. So we just find the gradient of the line, which is 3. That's our gradient. So the gradient of L2 is 3, and part of the lines, the gradient is the same. So meaning the gradient of L1 is also 3. So L1 passes 4, 6. We introduce another point, that is x, y. So that we get the gradient. So the gradient, to get the gradient is changing 1 over changing x. That is 1 minus 6 over x minus 4 is equals to gradient. And the gradient is 3. So we multiply both sides by x minus 4. X minus 4. We remove this one. So y minus 6 is equals to 3 times x, that is 3x minus 3 times 4, that is negative 12. This one goes the other side. So y is equals to 3x minus 12 plus 6. The final answer is y is equals to 3x minus 6. That is how we do it. Let's work out this question. Is find the angle that the line 3x minus 4y plus 7 is equals to 0 makes in the x-axis. This is simple. What we need to do is this one. First, you change the equation 3x minus 4y plus 7 is equals to 0 into y is equals to mx plus c. That is step 1. So 3x is equals to, that is 3x plus 7 is equals to 4y. We divide both sides by 4, by 4, by 4. y is equals to 3 over 4x plus 7 over 4. That is step 1. Then to get the angle that the line makes to the x-axis, it is tan theta is equals to m. M is the gradient. So tan theta is equals to m. So we need to get tan inverse of m. So that we get theta. So tan inverse of m, that is tan inverse of our m is the gradient. The gradient is 3 over 4. So it is 3 over 4. So when you get the tan inverse of 3 over 4, we get theta is equals to 36.87 degrees. So that is the angle that the line makes with the x-axis.